Hello, everyone, and welcome to my show called FAB Life. And my name is JC. And today it's been a long time that my show called The Enchanted Moment. And now this entire show of FAB Life is going to be my enchanted moment. Now, my enchanted moment is a series of rants and complaints and anything that has happened to me this entire week that I did not like, or something idiotic or stupid thing happened that's not supposed to happen, but it happened. And that is what I report on the Enchanted Moment. It's basically my rants or rant of the week. But before I do my rants of the week, I'd like to give my um, deepest sympathies and condolences first to Janet Olbes and Christian Olbes, and Janet, who has lost his ex-husband, our friend Joe Olbes, and may he rest in peace. And also to the son of Shar and Ishmael. I'm so sorry that your son Richard passed away all of a sudden without any warning, because he died from a car accident. So I'm really deeply sorry for that, and my prayers are with the family. And rest assured that they are all resting in the arms of love, and they have gone home to be with the Lord. And yes, and now I will proceed with my enchanted moment. My enchanted moment deals with paranoid people. Ta-da! I want to talk about paranoia today. So what happened a few days ago is that I went shopping and I was carrying a lot of shopping bags because I went to Walmart and Target, and then my shopping bag kind of got bigger and bigger and bigger. And of course, I only did a public commute a few days ago, or was it yesterday? I totally forget. So anyhow, the convenience store, which was located in a gas station, was very close to the bus stop. So I decided to go there to get my usual Gatorade, because for those of you who don't know, that here in Vegas, it's 100 degrees and then some. It's basically like a fiery furnace, or it's basically like a city that's very close to the hot burning sun. So I was parched, dehydrated, so I decided to go in to the convenience store with my heavy bags and my little silvery backpack that I always get a compliment from. And I was looking for the section where they sold Gatorades. And I was looking for it, and then all of a sudden, I stopped because I heard somebody with a very Dracula accent screaming in the back. I said, "Oh my gosh, this cashier must come from Transylvania, from the land of Dracula." And all of a sudden, I hear her say, your bags, you have to leave your bags here on the side." And of course, naturally, I got into my war freak zone, and I said, well, I'm not going to leave my bags anywhere. I mean, what if somebody just grabs it, steals it, and, walks away? And then, anyhow, the manager came. I didn't know he was the manager. I said, "Excuse me, but do you work here?" And then, cut a long story short, I grabbed the Gatorade, and I was a little bit, slighted, and a little bit, well, not just a little bit, I was seriously ticked off by this person's paranoia. And I was like, I have never experienced this in a gas station convenience store before, so I don't understand what the problem is. Are you guys afraid that I might steal your very expensive champagne and caviar that you're selling in the convenient gasoline station, or probably you're afraid that I might steal some ramen? Is that it? Or I don't know, are you afraid that I'm gonna steal your $1 drink? I don't know. So anyhow, oh my goodness. Talk about paranoia to the max. And the way this person was screaming at the top of I'm not gonna say whether it's a he or a she. The way it was screaming was like, put your bags on the side. And I was like, I'm not going to leave it there. I'm just tell me where the Gatorade section is and I'm going to grab it and buy it. But like, no, okay. So anyhow, it just, that incident tried to ruin my day, but I just didn't allow it to. I just left it at the feet of Jesus. So anyhow, having said that, I want to share with you guys, my fabulous peeps, in this enchanted hour, to talk about paranoia, and then I'm going to talk about delusional disorders. Okay, so numero uno, on. Paranoia involves intense, anxious, or fearful feelings and thoughts often related to persecution, threat, or conspiracy. There's a conspiracy theory going on. Paranoia occurs in many mental disorders. Oh my goodness. It's a mental disorder? Are you kidding me? Are they in the mental hospital? But is most often present in psychotic disorders. Oh my gosh. Paranoia can become delusions when irrational thoughts and beliefs become so fixed that nothing, including contrary evidence, can convince a person that what they think or feel is not true. When a person has paranoia or delusions but no other symptoms, like hearing or seeing things that aren't there. Case in point, the cashier that probably thought I was going to steal some ramen or the 99-cent drink. Because only thoughts are impacted, a person with delusional disorder can usually work and function in everyday life. However, their lives may be limited and isolated. Okay, so that's case in point number one. And like, trust me, there are so many, unfortunately, paranoid people out there. Oh my goodness, I can't even, I need to make a list of my paranoid encounters out there and probably turn it into a comedy show because they're just too funny. And or sometimes I could be talking to this person that I know, I kind of know through, you can kind of read through the body language that the person who deals with paranoia feels very unsettled. It's unsettling. And they have that nervousness going on, and they tend to like, they're not really listening to you, but they're looking at you. They're looking at you with distrust. That's the word I'm looking for, with distrust. And they look at you from top to bottom. You know, they try to study you from top to bottom, from your head to your clothes, right down to your feet, and then slowly moving up again, and then down again. Up, down, up, down. Okay, sideways. See, I'm doing an exercise right now. So, there you have it for my first segment And now I'm going on a commercial break and I will be back for more. Don't go away. I will be back, promise.
On our educational and entertainment programmings. As part of our journey, we are so grateful to announce that our programs are now available to watch live in real time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Periscope. A big appreciation to all our followers, viewers, supporters, and to those who are cheering for our success. Thank you very much for your patronage. For 2 years we have produced over 25 shows. And joined by passionate collaborators, individuals, and organizations. Social Media Shows Network's 2-year anniversary, and 100 episodes celebration, and $100 giveaway. No purchase necessary. Go to socialmediashows.com for more details.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on Social Media Shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
Hello and welcome back to the second and last segment of Fab Life. And in today's Fab Life, if you missed the first segment, I'm doing the Enchanted Moment. And my Enchanted Moment is just a series of rants, incidents that happened to me this past week. Some funny ones, some not so funny ones, and just some really, idiotic things that could happen on a daily basis. But before I go further with my second rant, I would like to say hello to my viewers. And I'd like to say hello to Ronaldo Arnaldo. Hi, Ronald. I really miss you. And Peter Gallio. Hi, Peter. How are you? And Michael de Guzman. Hi, Michael. Musta na? Thank you for watching. So, and thank you all my televiewers for supporting by watching this show. And yes, now we're doing the Enchanted Moment. Okay, so let's proceed with the Enchanted Moment. And as I said in the beginning, I was talking about paranoia, and now I'm going to talk about delusions too, because I didn't realize that being sometimes, not all the time, but in some cases, delusions are mixed with paranoia. I guess that makes a lot of sense, because if you're paranoid, you create scenarios in your head that may not happen, may not exist, but it could happen. Like case in point, it could be, an overprotective parent or an overprotective mom if like the mom has, an only child, and it so happened that the child is the only son. So it could be like, oh my gosh, you didn't arrive on time. I thought you were stabbed to death, stuff like that. Or, yeah, that's severe paranoia out there. Or you're both inside of the house and you're like, where are you? Where did you go? First of all, the house is really tiny and I'm just in the next room reading. So that sort of paranoia. I'm so sorry. So now I must go on reading with thee, because my first reading was about paranoia disorders, and now I'm going to read about delusional disorders. A delusional disorder is characterized by irrational or intense beliefs, or suspicions which a person believes to be true. These beliefs may seem outlandish and impossible, bizarre, or fit within the realm of what is possible, non-bizarre. Symptoms must last for 1 month or longer in order for someone to be diagnosed with delusional disorder. Okay, so what are signs of paranoia? It gets very, very interesting. Symptoms of paranoia and delusional disorders include intense and irrational mistrust or suspicion, which can bring on sense of fear, anger, and betrayal. Some identifiable beliefs and behaviors of individuals with symptoms of paranoia include mistrust, hypervigilance, like I'm very vigilant about this and I'm super hyper about this, so that hypervigilance, difficulty with forgiveness, defensive attitude in response to imagined criticism, like I imagined that they criticized me. Oh my gosh, I just imagined it. And preoccupation with hidden motives. Fear of being deceived or taken advantage of, or of inability to relax. Yeah, just chill out. Or are argumentative. So this is my rant of the day, and now that I got the paranoia and the delusion out of the way, now I'm going to talk about, which has got nothing to do with paranoia, Lysol spray. Yay! Okay, now I went to CVS Pharmacy to look for the Lysol spray, thinking that it's been many months since all the hoarding and I'm going to find what I want to find. And lo and behold, half of the items aren't there. Oh my gosh. And I asked the lady, do you have Lysol swipes? Or yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Lysol swipes, not the spray. So I'm sorry, but we ran out of it. We ran out of the Lysol spray. Okay, so I went to eat, and then the restaurant where I ate was a Walgreens. So remember, I went to CVS. Now I went to Walgreens. So thinking like maybe they have the Lysol swipes over there. So I went over there, and lo and behold, like they had nothing. They had not a single thing. No, nothing. Nada, zilch. Zero, nada. Okay, so after that, I went to Walmart, and I couldn't find it over there either. Not even the Lysol swipes there. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a day, what a day. And to think that It was 100 and what the fudge that day. And then I went to Target. I said, oh, maybe it's available in Target. So I went to Target and looked, and I saw a sales associate from Target, and I asked the lady, do you by any chance have the Lysol swipes? And then she said, we ran out of it, but we actually have the Clorox swipes. So you know what? Rather than going home empty-handed, she led me to the section where they had the Clorox swipes, and I only wanted to buy one canister, but unfortunately it was 3 gigantic canister in one big pack. What was I supposed to do? So rather than going home empty-handed, I just decided to buy it. Okay? And then when I bought it, when I saw that it was available in lemon scent and citrus scent, I was able in my mind to live happily ever after. Yes, how enchanting. I felt so enchanted when I was able to buy my Clorox swipes. That was such an amazing feeling. Yes, wasn't that amazing that I was able to buy my Clorox swipes? You guys are probably thinking, this guy is just crazy here. I thought it was supposed to be Fab Life. Why are you so happy about swipes?
Because you're fabulous.
Yes, because we want to keep everything sanitized and clean and germ-free. Yes, I want to keep Yes, I want to keep it germ-free. And there you have it, my fabulous people. When I come back next week, I'm going to have a fabulous episode about the luxury of air travel. I want to talk about the luxury air travel and stay true to Fab Life and show you something really fabulous. And forget about the mundane things like buying Gatorade at the convenience store at the gasoline station, or buying Lysol swipes or Clorox swipes. Although you guys have to sponsor our show. See, that's how we want you guys. And forget about it, just like what Jay Gambino, our Italiani friend would say. So anyhow, I bid you adieu, but before I bid you an au revoir, I just want to tell you that your most important fashion accessory are your diamonds. I'm just kidding. Because diamonds are a girl's best friend. No. Your best fashion accessory is none other than your self-confidence. Chowder, see you next week. I will be back next week. Promise. If you enjoyed on YouTube channel, and click like and share, and also you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you, and see you next week.